Starfield is going to be the first major series from Bethesda in over 25 years, and that alone comes with a hefty amount of expectations, and not to mention Starfield is going to be the most important Xbox exclusive in a generation. It's also going to be the first major title from Bethesda since Xbox Game Studios acquired it. Starfield is also a massive open world RPG, and the game is described as a space game that we have always dreamt of playing. In this video, we will go through everything that you need to know about Starfield. Originally, Starfield was expected to release in November 2022, but it got delayed to September 2023 at the start of this year. But now officially Starfield will release on September 6th for Xbox Series X, S and PC. Starfield is Xbox exclusive, so naturally it won't release for PlayStation. Because it is exclusive to Xbox, it will also be available for Xbox and PC Game Pass from day one. There's also early access for the game, but it is only available if you buy a certain edition of the game. But we'll talk about it later in the video. Instead of 3 editions, Starfield technically offers 4 different editions. The standard version of the game will come with the base game only. The standard version of Starfield will cost you £70 in the UK and $70 in the US. You can either pre-order it digitally or from retailers, but the physical version of the game for PC won't come with a physical disc. Instead, it will have a digital code inside. If you pre-order the standard edition of Starfield, you will also get 3 in-game items as a bonus, and those are a laser cutter, a deep mining helmet, and a deep mining pack. All of these items are part of the old Mars skin pack, and you will also get them in the Game Pass version of Starfield. The digital premium edition of Starfield will come with a few additional content, but it will also cost you a bit more. The digital premium edition will cost you £100 in the UK and $100 in the US. As its name suggests, you can only pre-order it digitally. If you get this premium edition, you will also get access to Shattered Space, the story expansion of Starfield, whenever it will release. Alongside that, you will also get access to Starfield digital art book and original soundtrack. The premium edition also comes with the Constellation skin pack, which includes Equinox laser rifle, spacesuit, helmet, and boost pack. Now, if you pre-order the digital premium version of the Starfield, you will get 5 days of early access to Starfield, meaning that you will be able to play the game on 1st of September instead of waiting for the global release of the game. You'll also get the old Mars skin pack if you pre-order the premium edition. If you are planning to play Starfield through Game Pass, or you have ordered the standard edition, but you also want to grab the bonuses and additional content, and you also want to play it 5 days early through the early access, for that Starfield is offering premium edition upgrade. The premium edition upgrade will cost you £35 in the UK and $35 in the US, or £31 and $31 if you have a Game Pass subscription. You can pre-order both physical and digital versions, and the physical version will have the same rewards that the digital version has. But if you pre-order the premium edition upgrade physical version, depending on the retailers, you can also get a steelbook display case and Constellation patch. The collector's edition of Starfield is called Constellation Edition. It will cost you £250 in the UK and $300 in the US. In the UK, Constellation Edition is exclusive to retailer game, but in the US you can get it through multiple outlets that stock it, including Walmart, GameStop and Best Buy. The Constellation Edition comes with a Starfield Chronomark watch, a case for the watch, a Constellation patch, a steelbook display case, access to Shattered Space, story expansion, Constellation skin pack. You'll also get access to digital soundtrack and digital art book. If you pre-order this edition, you will get the 5 days early access and old Mars skin pack. Bethesda already confirmed that Starfield went gold, meaning that you will be able to preload the game. Bethesda confirmed that from August 17th, you will be able to preload the game on Xbox Series X, S and PC, while for Steam preload, you have to wait till August 30th. Starfield game size was also revealed, and for PC the game size is around 140 GB, while on console for the standard edition of the game it's 100 GB and from premium edition it's 117 GB. Starfield is Bethesda's most ambitious project to date, so much so that Todd Howard said that it wasn't until now that they had the technology to build such a big world RPG.
And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it.
Starfield will have around 1,000 planets and you can explore all of them. You can land your ship and can explore every planet on foot. This number includes both story planets and resources-rich planets, meaning that the number includes the planets where the game story will be placed and also includes the planets that you will explore for crafting materials or farming certain ores. According to Todd Howard, around 10% of those 1,000 planets will have life in it. If you want to know about the timeline of Starfield, Bethesda already put out 3,000 years of backstory ahead of the game's launch, which they have titled The Story So Far. There you will find all the key in-universe events from 2050 all the way to 2328, just 2 years before the campaign setting begins. Just like the other Bethesda games, Starfield will let you create your own character. Starfield also features one of Bethesda's most advanced while the most simple character creation systems. They have scanned many faces of different ages and ethnicities to create a system that will let you create the player that you want. According to the studio, they have also used the same system to create all the characters and NPCs of the game, so any character you see in game, if you want, you can make them. To start with, you will have 40 presets to choose from. After that, you morph different faces and slides through all the custom character stuff to create the player you want. One of the big things Bethesda has added to character creation is background. The background will give your character more depth, something that you can use for role playing. So you can choose the appropriate backstory that reflects the type of character you want to play. As of now, there is 16 confirmed background that you will get to choose from. Those are Chef, Combat Medic, Cyber Runner, Cyberneticist, Diplomat, Explorer, Beast Hunter, Bouncer, Bounty Hunter, Gangster, Homesteader, Industrialist, Long Hauler, Pilgrim, Professor, and Ronin. Each of these will come with its own perks and skills that you will be able to use while exploring and interacting with other NPCs. For example, with the Diplomat backstory, it will give you more chance of success on speed challenges with Persuasion. Each of these backstories can help you randomly and you can use them during certain situations. During the character creation, you can also set optional 3 traits that carry both positive and negative effects. So far there are 16 confirmed traits and those are Alien DNA, Dream Home, Empath, Extrovert, Freestar Collective Settler, Hero Worshipped, Introvert, Kid Stuff, Neon Street Rat, Raised Enlightenment, Raised Universal, Serpent's Embrace, Spaced, Taskmaster, Terra Firma, United Colonies Native, and Wanted. So far these traits appear to be optional but will enhance your role-playing experience further. For example, if you choose the trait Kid Stuff, it will allow you to visit your in-game characters' parents at their home, and it will also automatically take 10% of your all-time income to support them. So you can choose 3 traits that you think will be best for you. Bethesda also confirmed that you can also remove these traits if you want to, but how, they didn't say it. They want us to find it while playing the game. Starfield has its own skill tree system similar to what we have seen in Fallout and the Elder Scrolls, but more modernized and detailed. Starfield has 82 skills in total spread out across 5 different skill categories: combat, physical, science, social, and tech. Each of these skills categories is focused on a specific type of skill. For example, the social skill tree will allow you to unlock skills like persuasion and intimidation, which grant you more options when interacting with NPCs. Each of these skill categories is also divided into 4 tiers. To access these tiers and their associated skills, you need to invest a certain number of skill points into a skill tree. Each background also comes with 3 skills already unlocked based on the background that you have chosen. You will receive 1 skill point every time you level up, and you can either use it to unlock a new skill or invest it in an already unlocked skill to level it up. To level up a skill point, you must invest 1 skill point and complete 1 level rank challenge. There are 4 ranks in total for every skill, and increasing a skill's rank will unlock more bonuses for that certain skill. The game story of Starfield is very much a closely guarded secret. Neither Bethesda nor Todd Howard revealed much about the game's story, and they mostly talked about the gameplay features. But we do know some details, as Starfield will set in an area that extends outward from the solar system for approximately 50 light years, called the Settled Systems. We also know that the Starfield campaign story takes place in 2330, and 2 years before that in 2310. Two of the largest factions in the game, the United Colonies and Freestar Collective, engaged in a territorial control war called the Colony War. The game takes place 20 years after that war, as major factions enjoy uneasy peace. You will play as member of Constellation, an organization of space explorers. Todd Howard described Constellation as like NASA meets Indiana Jones meets the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, a group of people that are still searching for answers. While the gameplay looks like other popular science fiction games like Elite Dangerous and No Man's Sky, but at its heart, it's still a Bethesda RPG. Players will be able to switch from first-person perspective to third-person perspective anytime they want. Starfield features an open world in the form of an area within the Milky Way galaxy. In that galaxy, it contains both fictional and non-fictional planet systems. Player will be able to land and explore around 1,000 planets on foot and an unspecified number of moons and space stations. The majority of landscapes of those planets were procedurally generated and then subsequently modified, and handcrafted content was developed around them. The game will generate the terrain and the alien flora and fauna of a planet depending on the star of its system and its atmosphere, as well as locations of the interest as the player approaches the planet. Bethesda also confirmed that the largest city in the game, New Atlantis, is also the largest fictional city they have ever developed. You'll be able to use variety of different weapons to fight against the enemies, from punching with hands to using firearms, exclusives and melee. You will be able to customize your weapons with attachments. You can equip different sizes to enhance your weapon's accuracy, or you can equip a suppressor and go stealthy. You can additionally equip jetpacks, which in the game are called boost packs, which will help you both in combat or while navigating through impassable or challenging environments. Each planet has its own gravitational force, so you have to think about it before engaging in a fight. Shooting normal firearms in a zero gravity will pull you back, while using energy weapons in zero gravity will give you more stable shooting. There are different weapons that you can choose from depending on your playstyle. Ship customization is part of Starfield. You can either quickly customize your weapons and engines and all of that, or you can deep dive into the ship customization. You will be able to purchase ships from Spaceport, but you can also repair your ship. Starfield will give you a proper freedom on how you want to customize your ship. Every vessel of your ship will be customizable with new parts that alters its stats. You can mix and match different vessels to create a ship design that you want. You can remove certain components and you can add new components to your ship. It's not only gonna change the stats of your ship but also the inside. For example, if you add a new habitat module, it will provide more room for your crew. You can also hire crews to keep your ship all ready to go. Starfield put you in your ship's cockpit and will let you control pretty much everything. To visit all the other systems and planets that are light years away from you, it takes your ship's grav drive power. You need to upgrade your ships and its grav power so you can visit all these other planets. Despite the size of the game, you won't be alone in the space with a ship, and there will be others. The ship combat is not just you trying to hit your enemy ships with lasers and rockets. It's more complicated with the power allocation system. You can put your ship's power in the engine, which will boost the power, making your ship faster. Powering up the grav will reduce the time it takes before you can make a jump, and putting your powers in weapons and shield means that you are ready to fight. Additionally, you can unlock a targeting control system that can help you during ship combat. After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot it from your cockpits. You can also dock your ship with the enemy ship, and after eliminating all the enemies from their ship, you can claim it as yours. You will be able to retrieve it from any spaceport you want. Space is not just for combat, as there is plenty of other stuff that you can explore. There are star yards where you can dock and visit. You can talk with the crew, and you can also buy big ships from them. There are also gigantic battleships available that you can dock your ship to and explore. There are also cruise ships where you can party with the galaxy's elite stars. You can also hail any ships you come across and can swap info, trade, and do side missions with them. The Starfield companion system is really advanced. Your companion can join you in your journey, as they can even help you during combats. Some of the members of Constellation can also join your journey as your companion. Your companion will become a part of your crew, and they will always be there when you wanna fly somewhere. Each companion will come with their own sets of traits and skills that will be helpful for your ships and outposts. You can explore some unique quest lines with your companion. You can hire additional crews from spaceports, and you can also meet potential crewmates out in the world while exploring. You will have to manage your crews, as you have to assign your crew to your ships and outposts, and based on their traits and skills, it will affect how it will run. After exploring, you can build outposts, which can be built anywhere on a planet. You will be building this outpost with the Starfield base building system that will allow you to put habitat and stuff to work and live in. You can assign crew and companions to your outpost for additional bonuses, and you can also build extractors to harvest resources for you while you are away exploring. You can either use the Starfield base building on foot or switch to Flycam, where you build them with a top-down isometric camera, which can help out the plans for your outpost design. After putting down the structure, you can design the interior and decorate how you want. You can add crafting and research station to your outpost to utilize any resource you find or you already have. Bethesda also confirmed that Starfield has been developed in their new Creation Engine 2. The game engine was engineered alongside Starfield and is designed to be the new standard for the studio moving forward. We don't know much about the engine and how much it differs from the engine that Bethesda has been using and updating for years, from Skyrim to Fallout 76. Todd Howard also confirmed that they are using the same engine to develop Elder Scrolls 6 as well. We also know the minimum and recommended system specification you will need to run the game well on your PC. On your screen, you can check it out. There we go. This is all the stuff you'll need to know about Starfield. The game is set to become the most important title for both Bethesda and Xbox. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing for more gaming related content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, goodbye.